A very good afternoon to all of you. In continuation to my previous video lectures, in this video lecture I am going to explain you about the corner map, K-map. What is K-map? Before explaining K-map, I just want to say one thing. How can we design a circuit for the given Boolean equation or expression? How can we design a circuit for the given Boolean equation or expression or for a given truth table? Because the problem can be given to you in any of the three ways. The problem for which you have to design a circuit can be given you in the form of statement, it may be given you in the form of truth table, or it may be given you in the form of Boolean equation. Boolean equation means what? It is a one kind of algebraic equation which is written with the help of using Boolean operators. Corner map is a graphical representation of the given truth table. Corner map, how corner map is made? It is made up of number of squares. And what is the corner map? It is the short form of corner map is K-map, and this is a very useful technique which is used to design a simplified Boolean equation from the given Boolean equation, and with that simplified equation we design the circuit. Let us here, I am going to discuss you about the corner map techniques. How can we implement a 2 or 3 or 4 variable map, a 2 or 3 or 4 variable given equation into a corner map? Okay. So let us come to the something I have written here on the board. Just I want to explain you. Simplification of Boolean functions. To implement a given Boolean function or expression or equation in circuit, what I have to do? I have to implement a given Boolean function or equation in circuit. The problems for which we have to design a circuit may be expressed either in the form of a statement, it may be given in the form of a truth table, or it may be given as a Boolean expression. The Boolean expression is formed using Boolean operators, as we know, AND operators, OR operators, exclusive OR operators. We use different types of operators. And K-map is what? What is corner map? The map is a diagram made up of squares, where each square represents 1 Newton. Each square represents 1 Newton. So now we are going to give you. Here I am going to explain you how I can make 2 variable K-map, 3 variable K-map and 4 variable K-map. If there are 2 variables, how many possible binary pattern? 2 to the power 2 is equal to 4. So in this particular, in this map there are 4 cells. There are 4 cells, one variable I have taken on the vertical line and another variable I have taken on the horizontal line. The variables are A and B. This is a 2 variable K-map and this one is a 3 variable K-map. In 3 variable K-map we have the total number of binary patterns which we can make is 2 to the power 3 is equal to 8. That's why here are 8 cells, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cells. What I have done, one variable is taken on this particular line and 2 variables are taken on the horizontal line. A, B, C are the variables, and here I have assigned value to the variable. In the first row, I have given A equal to 0, so it has been written as A bar. In the second, I have written A equals to 0, and in the second I have written A equals to 1. A equals to 1 means what? What I have done? A equals to 1. Here it is A equals to 1. Yeah, it means for this particular row, the value of A is 0, and for this particular row, the value of A is 1. Here I have taken 2 variables, BC. And what will be the value of BC? 2 variables, it means it has 4 possible binary patterns, 4 possible binary combination. What are the combinations? Either it may be 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 0. Here I have written 1, 1 before and then I have written 1, 0. Why? Because we have used gray code. In the design of circuit, in the K-map, on the K-map we always use the gray code. Gray code has one beauty. When we write a number in a gray code, when we go from preceding number to following number, we have to make change only in 1 bit. It means if you want to write 7 in gray code, then you want to write 8, there will be a change only in the 1 bit. Whereas in binary, if we have changed from 7 to 8, 7 we write 0, 1, 1, 1, and in 8 what we write? 1, 0, 0, 0. It means all the 4 bits have been changed. But when you will read the gray code, when you will study the gray code, you will find there will be only a change of 1 bit between any 2 consecutive numbers. It means If I am writing 3 and 4, I have to make only change in 1 bit. If I am writing 8 and 9, I have to make change only in 1 bit. And gray code is used for the circuit design. For K-map addressing, for giving address to each cell, each square, we use always gray code here. That's why in gray code 1 is 2 and 10 is 3. That's why I have written here B bar, C bar, it means 0, 0. B ka the value of B is 0 and C is 0, so it is written as B bar, C bar. In the second square, what I have written B bar C means the value of B is 0 but the value of C is 1. In the third square, what I have written BC means the value of B is 1 and the value of C is 1. In the fourth one, I have written BC bar. BC bar means the value of B is 1 but the value of C is 0. So if you have two variables, these 4 binary pattern is possible. Two variables with the two variables we can make 4 binary pattern. And in this map, I have used the 4 variables. 4 variables, the variables are A, B, C, D. 2 variables I have taken on the vertical line and 2 variables I have taken on the horizontal line. That is on the x-axis and y-axis. You can just say. What I have done, I have taken AB at this particular and CD at this particular. If you have 2 variables, then 4 possible binary combination, and here also 4 possible binary combination. And here I am again saying you always use gray code while you are doing addressing on the K-map. Whenever you are doing addressing with the K-map, always use gray code. Gray code is only used because gray code has one advantage over binary code. When we write 2 consecutive number in gray code, there will be only a change of 1 bit. It means the preceding number changes with the following number only in 1 bit. So what I have done here, AB, the value of AB is 0, 0. Then I have taken 0, 1, then 1, 1 and 1, 0. Why? I have taken 1, 1 before and then we have taken 1, 0 because in gray code 1, 1 is equal to 2 and 1, 0 is equal to 3. Okay. And just you see, when you go from 0, 0 to 0, 1, you have to change only this particular bit. When you go from 0, 1 to 1, 1, you have to change only this particular bit. And when you go from 1, 1 to 1, 0, you have to change only this particular bit. But if you are using your simple binary code, then what will happen? For 0, 0 it will remain same, for 1 it will remain same, but for 2 you have to write 1, 0. It means you have to change both the bit. 0 will be changed to 1 and 1 will be changed to 0. In gray code we don't have to do this thing. Okay, here I have again given the value to CD, C bar, D bar, C bar, D, CD and CD bar. Always remember you have to use the gray code while you are doing addressing on the map. Okay, now what I have done here again, just you see here, in 2 variable map I have assigned every cell, every square a value. I have called it M0, M1, M2, M3. You may be called it as 0, 1, 2, 3 because for this cell the value of A is 0, the value of B is 0. So this cell is equal to 0. In decimal number it is equal to 0. For this particular cell, the value for this particular square, the value of A is 0 and the value of B is 1. So the address of this particular square is 1. For this particular square, the value of A is 1 and the value of B is 0. So it is equal to 1, 0 and 1, 0 is equal to, in binary 1, 0, the equivalent of 1, 0 in decimal is 2. In the same way, for this particular square, the value of A is 1 and the value of B is 1. So both A and B are 1 and 1, 1 binary is equal to decimal. In decimal it is equal to 3. So what I have done here, I have just given here the decimal interpretation for each cell. Here I have given 0, 1, 2, 3. But why I have written here M, a small m? A small m is the indication for mean terms because I am going to design the circuit. I am going to use the sum of product equation for the designing of circuit, and in sum of product equation every product is called as a mean term for which the output I will get logic 1. Okay. Here again I have done the same thing. I have given each cell its decimal value, equivalent decimal value. For this particular row, A is equal to 0. For this particular row, the A is equal to 0 and for this particular row, the A is equal to 1. Just here for this particular row, A is equal to 1 and for this particular row, A is equal to 0. A is equal to 0 and A is equal to 1. This one is taken solved. A is equal to 1. Then what will happen? Here just you see, I have used here gray code. For this particular square, the value of A is 0, the value of B and C is equal to 0. So 0, 0, 0, so it is called 0. 0, 0, 1, so it is called 1. Here 0, 1, 1. 0, 1, 1 in binary it is equal to decimal number 3. So I have written here 3. Just you have to address it, you have to assign here gray code. But when you are going to convert this value into binary, into decimal, you will use it as a binary value, not as a gray code. Okay. So here what I have done, 0, 1, 1, it is equal to 3. 0, 1, 0, it is 2. Then again 1, 0, 0, it is 4. 1, 0, 1, it is 5. 1, 1, 1, it is 7. And 1, 1, 0, it is, it is 1, 1, 1, it is 7. And 1, 1, 0, it is 6. This one is the 6. This one is the 6. Decimal 6. So I have assigned the decimal value to each particular square or cell, you can just say. In the same way, what I have done here, I have drawn a 4 variable map, and for the 4 variable, 2 variable I have, it is a square map because we have a 16 cells, and you have just taken 2 variables on the horizontal line and 2 variables on the vertical line. Now what you have to do, you have just assigned the value to all the cells, decimal value equivalent to all the cells. This particular cell 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, again here 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, and what I have done, I have put the value. For this particular square, AB is equal to 0, 0, CB is equal to 0, 0, so it is equal to 0, it is equal to 1. Just you put, it is a very simple, easy thing. For this particular square, 0, 0, 0, 1, so it is 1. For this particular square, it is 0, 0, 1, 1, it is 3. And for this particular square, it is 0, 0, 1, 0, so it is 2. It means what it shows, if for this particular row, first row, the value of AB is always 0, 0. For this row, the value of AB is 0, 1. For this row, the value of AB is 1, 1. For this row, the value of AB is 1, 0. Just you can complement it, or you can change it, you can say it in another way. If for this particular column, the value of CD is 0, 0. For this particular column, the value of CD is 0, 1. For this particular column, the value of CD is 1, 1. And for this particular column, the value of CD is 1, 0. Now what I have done here, I have just shown you a tabular form. In the tabular form, I have written AB by 2 variable. You can just say it is a 2 literal which I have used. For AB, the value of AB may be either 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. When it is 0, 0, it is A bar B bar. This particular cell is A bar B bar. 1, 0, 1, A bar B. 1, 0, AB bar. 1, 1, AB. Okay. So, in the medium form, what I can say, it is equal to M0. It is equal to M1. It is equal to, what is 1, 0, it is equal to M2. And this one is the M3. In turn, you always write with a small m. This is equal to M2 and M3. In the same way, here I have taken the 3 variable ABC and I have just given the binary combination, binary pattern for the ABC. What I have done, A bar, B bar, C bar, A bar, B bar, C, just I have written here. And we have assigned the M0, M1, M2, M3, M4, M5, M6, M7. So I have written here M0, M1, M2, M3. I have written the value of the cell. This cell has the value 0, 0, 1 and 0, 0, 1 is equal to M1. So I have written here. In the same way, what I have done, I have just here given the 4 variable, 4 combination of ABCD. So when you have 4 neutrals or 4 variables, you can make the 2 to the power 4. That is the 16 binary pattern. That is from 0 to 15. And what I have done here, I have just assigned the value M0, M1. Here I have given you A bar, B bar, C bar, D bar, which is M0. A bar, B bar, C bar, D, which is M1. A bar, B bar, C, D bar, which is M2. And in that way I have written here and I have given the map. Every map I have given it the value of the cell in the decimal form. Okay, what will be the value of the cell in the decimal form? Now I want to explain you how can I put a truth table or a function on the K-map. Okay. Here I have taken some examples. For example, I have taken a 2 variable truth table, I have taken a 3 variable truth table, and I have taken a 4 variable truth table. This truth table is not of a particular gate or particular circuit. I have just taken as an example. I have assumed, for example, I have a 2 variable AB 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. For this 0, 0 input, I want output 0. For this 0, 1 input, I want output 0. For this 1, 0 input, I want output 1. And for this 1, 1 input, I want output 1. So how can I design a circuit to get my desired output? Now the question arises, how can I design a circuit to get my desired output? If for this input combination I will get the output 0, for this input combination I will get the output 0, and for this input combination I will get the output 1. In the same way, here I have assumed a 3 variable table. I have taken a 3 variable table, and here what I have assumed, when the ABC is 0, 0, 0, the output should be 0. But when the ABC is 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, it should be 0. Here what I have done, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. This output I have assumed. This output is not of a particular gate or any particular circuit. I have to design a circuit which will produce this kind of output. I have just taken as an example a truth table of my choice. Simple. In the same way, here it is a 4 variable table, and I have taken output 1, 0, 0. Then what I have to do? I just want to write down what are the, if I want to write a sum of product equation for the first table, what I will do? The sum of product equation, what is it? It is a logical sum of those fundamental products for which the output is logic 1. So where I am getting the output logic 1, I have taken 1 here and here, in those 2 places. Here I have taken 1 here, 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 and here. In the 4 variable map, I have taken 1 here, 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 then this one, 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 and this one, and this one. So how can I write a sum of product equation for this particular function? Very simple. I can write the sum of product. Function variable is AB. What are the function variables? It is A, B. And what are output I am getting? I am output getting sum of product equation I am writing. Y is equal to what? What is the value of y? Where I am getting the 1? I am getting the 1 in this particular place and this particular place, for which the minimum value is equal to, I can write A, B bar or AB, and this will be called as sum of product equation, SOP equation, sum of product. What I have done? I have written A, B bar or AB. This one is A, the value of A is 1 here, so I have written here A, and the value of B is 0 here, so I have written as B bar. This equation will be called as sum of product. Sum of product, it is a fundamental product, it is a fundamental sum, it is a fundamental sum of those, it is a sum of those fundamental products for which the output is. This equation is a sum of those fundamental products. This is a one product, this is one product, this one is another product. So what I have done here, I have taken those products for which the output is logic 1, and 2 fundamental products are logically summed. That is all. In the same way, when I will write the SOP equation here, then what I will do? What is the function variable? The function variable is, functional variable is A, B, C. Here I have considered 3 variables, A, B, C, and y is equal to what? Where I have got the output 1? At M1, M2, M3, and last one is M7. M1, M1, M2, M3, and M7. So what I will write the SOP equation? SOP equation, which is the equation which is a logical sum of those fundamental products for which the output is logic 1. So where I have considered the output logic 1? For this, and this. So what is the sum of product equation here I will write? Here I will write for this one A bar, B bar, C. I will write here A bar, B bar, C, or what is this? A bar, B, C bar. A bar, B, C bar. Then again what I will write here? A, B bar, C bar. A bar, B, C, or last one what I have written? A, B, C. A, B, C. And this equation is what is this equation? These are all, it is the one fundamental product, 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 and this equation is called as sum of product. It is a standard sum of product equation because each fundamental product contains all the variables either in its complemented or uncomplemented form. So this particular equation will be called, this SOP equation will be called as the standard equation or canonical representation of SOP. It may be called as the standard or canonical. So what equation I have got here? I have got here equation A bar B bar C, or A bar B C bar, or A bar B C, or A B C. In the same way, I can write the equation for this one. But before writing for 4 variables, here I am going to explain you. Now I have put this table in the form of K-map. I have changed this table in the form of K-map. So what I will do? For the value 0, this if we want to write the decimal number, here if we want to write decimal number, equivalent. So this one is decimal number 0, this one is decimal number 1, this is 2, and this one is 3. Binary decimal, equivalent decimal number. Or you can say just it is a serial number. Serial number is given in the decimal form. For the serial number 0, this one is the decimal form 0. The output is 0. So here I can write 0. And for the 1, the output is also 0 I have taken. So here I can again write 0. Now for the 2 value, 1, 0, I have considered the output 1. So here I will write 1. And for this one, I have considered output 1. So here I will write 1. Now this table is converted into a map. This table is converted into map. We can draw the map with the help of this table. If this table is not given, only this equation is given to me. If this table is not given, only this equation is given to me. In that case also we can draw the map. And we can put this value on the table. Okay. Now I am going to explain the same thing for this one. For which value I am getting the output 0 and 1. Here I have put the serial number. You can just simply the decimal equivalent. This one is the 0, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I am getting 1 for 0. I am getting 0. So I have here put 0. For 1 I am getting 1. So I have here put 1. For 2 I am getting 1. So here I have put 1. For 3 I am getting 1. So here I have put 1. And for 7 I am getting 1. So here I have put 1. And in that case I am getting 0. Okay. So this table is changed into that. And this table can be, if this table is not given to you, only this Boolean expression is given to you, sum of product equation, you can change it into a table. Or if the problem is given to you in the form of min-terms equation, you can also change it. It means what we have to do, this one is the min-term. This min-term, what min-term it is? 0, 0, 1. This one is M1 and this one is 0, 1, 0. 0, 1, 0 is what? It is M2. And this one is 0, 1, 1. This is M3 and this one is M7. The equation may be given in the form of min-terms. Function y is equal to given as M1 or M2 or M3 or M7. It may be given in the form. We can write it as M1 or M2 or M3 or M7. Okay. The equation may be, problem may be given in the form of a statement, it may be given in the form of Boolean equation, it may be given in the form of min-term equation, it may be given in the form of truth table. In any form the problem is given to you, you can design the K-map. In the same thing, what I have done here, it is a 4 variable map. In the 4 variable map, what I have done here, I have put the value on the map, each and every value on the map. For this one, where I have taken 1, for this value I have taken 1, for this one I have taken output 1, for this one I have taken output 1, for this one I have taken output 1. What I have done? For 0, 0, 0, here I will put the 1. For 1, I will put the 1. For 2, I will put the 1. For 3, I will put the 0 because it is a, here I have considered 0. And in the same way, for 4, I have taken 1, here I have put the 1. For 6, I have taken 1, here I will put the 1. For 8, I have taken 1, here I will put the 1. And for 10 I have taken 1, here I will put the 1. For 11 I have taken 1, here I will put the 1. And for 12 and 15 I have taken 1. So here 12 and this is 15. And the remaining places have 0 as output. So I will put here 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay students, so today I have just explained you how to convert a given truth table or a given function in the form of schema. Okay, tomorrow I will explain you how to simplify the map and how to get a simplified Boolean equation, and we will design the circuit with that simplified.